Thank you.
Okay.
So welcome also from my side to this webinar and to my presentation about how to sell successfully on online marketplaces, tips and tricks using the example of Kaufland.de. I hope it's okay that my presentation will be in English, but of course you can ask your questions in Polish as well, and then Nikolai can translate for me later on. So I hope that's okay. I hope that you will get some interesting insight about online marketplaces and Kaufland.de in the next roughly 30 minutes. And then afterwards, as I said, I will have enough of time for your questions. Let me quickly introduce myself. My name is Julia. I'm 27 years old, based in Germany in Cologne. I'm working as an international sales manager for the online marketplace Kaufland.de for 2 years now. And in my position, I am responsible for the acquisition of new sellers for our marketplace. And I also assist current sellers with the onboarding, with the optimization of their listings, and with generating successful sales on our marketplace. Let's take a look at our agenda for today. I will start with online marketplaces and some insights about the high relevance and importance in general. Then we will look specifically at Kaufland.de, and I will have some tips and tricks for you how to sell successfully. And I will also go through the requirements to start on our marketplace. And as I said, afterwards, we will have our Q&A session. So let's start with online marketplaces and their relevance. Therefore, I have brought you a few figures. I think we don't need to go into detail about the fact that the corona pandemic has immensely accelerated the development towards online trade. So we are talking about more than 83 billion euros in German e-commerce, and that's 15% more compared to the previous year. And almost 50% of that GMV comes from online marketplaces. Globally, the relevance is even greater, and 62% of online sales are generated via marketplaces. And this increasing importance is also reflected in the figures in the second chart. To arrive at these numbers, 60 different marketplaces worldwide were analyzed from 2019 to 2020. And the result shows that the marketplaces have grown by an average of 81% during this time. This means that they have outpaced the overall e-commerce growth by 50%. At the same time, the number of sellers starting on marketplaces have increased by 46%. So we see that also the GMV achieved by one single seller on a marketplace has increased by 24%. So all of these three factors are interdependent. So it means more sellers start on a marketplace, the marketplace grows, each individual seller generates more GMV, and again, more sellers become interested to start on a marketplace, the marketplace grows, and so on. So I think it's really nice to see that sellers do not necessarily cannibalize each other on marketplaces, but can benefit from each other and from the overall marketplace growth. And this also brings me to the last point, that is that online marketplaces should play a crucial role in your multi-channel sales strategies. So we see in general that sales strategies have become much more diverse in recent years, and marketplaces in particular become increasingly important. And here I would also like to emphasize that it's important for you to not just focus on one sales channel and on one marketplace, but I would always recommend that you go broad, that you go across different channels, different marketplaces, even different countries if necessary, to reach as many customers as possible and increase your brand awareness. And when you are combining your sales channels in a meaningful way and you're choosing the right channels for you, you can be very successful. For example, the sales via online marketplaces are in many cases higher than in their own online shop. For example, 16% of the retailers generate more than 80% of their total sales on online marketplaces when you are just diverse, combining several marketplaces, several sales channels. But not only for sellers, also for customers, online marketplaces are very popular. If we look at Germany, almost 80% of the buyers shop on online marketplaces, and this number is higher than the global average of 60%. So what do the Germans like about marketplaces? The German buyers mostly prefer the convenience of buying everything in one place, the quick search, the wide assortment, but also we know that Germans like to shop at platforms or shop that they know quite well, that are secure, and that are established in the market. And what else is important for German online shoppers? I mentioned the convenience aspect, but the Germans also favor a good price performance ratio, which is of course given on marketplaces because obviously there is a higher performance, higher competition, so everyone's every seller is trying to provide the best performance, provide the most attractive offers, and so on. But at the same time, the Germans also value to receive many product information, which is also given at marketplaces because most platforms have certain requirements of how products should be presented. To sum up all of this, you can benefit from several advantages when you sell on a marketplace, and it can be a great addition to your multi-channel sales strategy. Firstly, of course, the most obvious, marketplaces drive sales growth. They have a wide reach and usage, and thereby you can increase your reach and brand awareness as well. You have the advantage of reaching new target groups and thereby gain new customers. You can also reach them through a variety of marketing measures. Some marketplaces are also present in many different countries, so it's easier for you to go international. Also, starting on a marketplace does not require any large upfront investments, and it's cheaper and easier than setting up your own webshop. And this also goes in hand with the last advantage. Online marketplaces are a really easy access or provide a really easy access to the e-commerce, especially for smaller sellers. And now that we have seen the importance and the advantages of online marketplaces in general, I would like to take a closer look at Kaufland.de specifically, which might be a potential new sales channel for you next to other marketplaces. So what is Kaufland.de? In general, we are an open marketplace with a horizontal orientation. This means that our marketplace is a generalist with a large assortment and over 32 million articles. These are placed in over 5,000 categories, which are divided into different upper categories such as electronics, furniture, fashion, or sports. So you can sell basically everything on our marketplace. We are currently working together with more than 7,000 sellers. We are not only working with German sellers, obviously, but we have many sellers from our neighbor countries, from Poland, from the Netherlands, from the Czech Republic, from Austria. We have many different sellers offering different kinds of assortments. And on the website, we have around 32 million website visitors each month. And in connection to that, I would like to emphasize our affiliation to the Schwarz Group and, of course, the very strong stationary Kaufland brand. You can see some numbers here on the right side of the slide. I think many of you will know Kaufland from the stationary supermarkets. Kaufland is really strong in Europe. They have roughly 1,350 stores in 8 countries. And now with our online marketplace, we are very happy to connect the stationary business and the online business. Of course, my presentation will mostly focus on the online business. So here I have some figures on the growth of our online business Kaufland.de, so of the marketplace. Here you can see these two charts. In the top, you can see that our marketplace has been growing by 92% on average over the last few years. If we look at 2020 alone, we grew by 89% in terms of GMV. And we don't have the numbers yet from the last year, but it also went very well. Compared to that, the German e-commerce market is growing by an average of 13% from year to year, and our strong and rapid growth makes us one of the fastest growing online platforms in Germany. And as a last diagram, I have brought you a graph about the visibility index on Google. Here you can see how the visibility of Kaufland.de has increased in recent years, how we have overtaken other German platforms in terms of visibility. This is thanks to our very good SEO and SEA team. We are very strong in this area and we can generate a lot of traffic for your offers through this channel. And this advertising is part of our automated marketing that you make use of without paying anything extra. I will now tell you more about this on the following slide. So here on the left side, we have all the marketing measures which are included in your monthly subscription. As I said, we call this the automated marketing. It means that we automatically advertise all your products which are in the buy box via external channels. In more detail, we carry out search engine advertisement and search engine optimization for you. We have display ads with your offers, and we list your products on price comparison portals like Idealo. And in addition to these services, there are, of course, other marketing options which are optional and which you can book on request. These are listed here on the right side. We offer classic paid advertisements, which are our sponsored product ads. Thereby, you can increase your visibility in the organic search on Kaufland.de, as your products will be placed in the top positions and will therefore be better found by our customers. And you can manage the sponsored product ads yourself in the seller portal. You have different budget modules that you can manage. So it's really transparent what you are spending on this and what are your conversion rates and so on. So this can be managed by yourself. And of course, next to that, we also have marketing measures that you can book. For example, advertising spaces on our platform, like on the homepage or on the category pages. Or you also have the option of setting up your own landing page for your brand, which would be designed according to your own wishes. And what I would like to highlight is specifically in terms of marketing are our campaigns. So you can participate in different seasonal and regular campaigns, which we advertise online as well as offline. One example is our monthly campaign Sparfuchswoche, which means something like Smart Spending Week. And here you as a seller can participate for free with your products. So as I said, the campaign takes place once a month, and all you have to do is send us your articles, which need to have a certain minimum price and a certain minimum discount. And then you can participate and thereby increase your sales. And in context with the Sparfuchswoche, I would also like to show you the Kaufland leaflet, which you can see here in the bottom of the slide. The leaflet is sent to millions of households' mailboxes every week by Kaufland. And here we also advertise some of our campaigns offline, which is always really successful. And if this sounds interesting for you so far, I would like to show you the overall process of selling on Kaufland.de. So the gray arrow in the top is the seller and the red arrow in the bottom is Kaufland.de. And here you can see who is responsible of which step. So in the beginning, you need to register as a seller on our marketplace. Then when you have submitted your registration, we will check your provided information and activate the account. And thereby you get access to the seller portal and you can start with the listing of your products with your EAN codes. I will tell you more about how to list exactly on the next slide. But then once your products are live, we advertise the products which are in the buy box on our external marketing channels with the automated marketing that we have just seen. Then when a customer becomes aware of your product and places an order, the customer pays to Kaufland.de because we handle the payment processing for you. So we offer the customers all typical payment methods like Klarna invoice, credit card, PayPal, and the customers pay directly to us. So you as a seller, you don't need to worry about payment methods or money from the customers. And then in the next step, we provide you with the dispatch information, so with the order and shipping information that you need. And then it's your turn again to ship the respective articles from your warehouse to the customer's address. And here, the shipping provider and the conditions, the delivery time, the costs, etc., can be chosen by yourself. And then in the final step, you get your sales revenue from us. The revenue will be automatically credited to your Kaufland.de seller account after 14 days. And then you can pay out the money from your Kaufland.de account to your bank account at any time. So we don't issue any automatic payments, but you can pay out money whenever you like. And throughout the whole process, we support you with our seller support and our first level customer support. The seller support is available by mail and by phone 5 days a week and supports you with all questions regarding your sales, your seller account, and so on. And the customer support is, of course, available for all first level requests from our joint customers. And as I said, I will now go into more detail regarding listing on Kaufland.de. Generally, you have 4 different options. First of all, you can connect to our marketplace with a software partner. Here we are working together with more than 70 softwares. You see some of them on the bottom of the slide, but as I said, we have 70 in total. So I'm pretty sure that you will find your respective software with us. And then, of course, when you connect with them, the integration and the import of data is fairly easy. And then you can also connect to us via API if you set up your own connection from your shop system to our platform. So we have an open API and we provide you with an API documentation so that you can develop an in-house connection. Another option is that you list with CSV feeds. For this, we can provide you with our CSV file templates, One is for product data and one is for offer data. And then you can also upload several products at the same time to our platform. And lastly, you can, of course, also list your products and offer data manually in your seller account by just starting with the EAN and then adding the respective data later on. Yeah, speaking of listing and the data that we need, I would shortly like to go through the requirements that you should comply with when listing your articles. So as I said, we generally differentiate between product data and offer data. Product data describes the product, while offer data obviously describes the offer. So when you start with a new product, you should always list the product data first. The mandatory attributes are EAN, category, title, description, manufacturer, and pictures. And after the product data is saved in our database, you can add the offer data. Here, the mandatory attributes are EAN, condition, price, and delivery time. When you have both complete, a valid offer can be created on the marketplace and will be visible to our customers. So these are the basic requirements. But I will also give you some tips and tricks about how you can optimize your product data, because I would always recommend to fill out as many attributes as possible to just increase the quality of your content and thereby also increase the visibility in the organic ranking on Kaufland.de. A very important attribute is, for example, the short description. The short description is not visible for the customers, but it should contain relevant keywords which are decisive for the findability of your products on Kaufland.de. So for example, you should enter the keywords that a customer is typing into the search. As I said, they will not see the short description, but it will definitely help to find your products way better. And then some other category specific attributes, maybe color, weight, safety instructions, target group, sizes. Yeah, I would always recommend to fill out especially color and sizes because also then variants can be built. And especially for color, I think that is something that customers are always looking for. So this is what I would recommend to fill out. Then I have here some more tips and tricks. We have already seen how you can optimize your product data for maximum visibility. And yeah, for example, another recommendation from my side would be in general to develop competitive pricing strategies and attractive offers. It's not only the price that is decisive, but it is the total offer. We are working with the buy box principle. So that means the buy box is composed of the price, the delivery time, and the shipping costs. And yeah, as I said, the overall offer should be attractive to our customers. And also, it is important for you to win the buy box if you want to be advertised via our external channels. So this is something that I would definitely keep an eye on. Then when you are receiving orders, you should also ensure a strong customer service to achieve a good customer experience. As I said, the first level customer requests are handled by our side, but of course you should also provide strong customer service. That we thereby also require customer service in German language, and we require that tickets are handled within 48 hours. So all of this is really important to make our customers satisfied. Next, in order to optimize your sales, you should ensure reliable shipping and reliable and stick to the specific delivery time, of course. And next, you should make use of the advertising measures offered by the marketplace. So in case of Kaufland.de, I can highly recommend to use the sponsored product ads that we have seen. And I also highly recommend to participate in the monthly campaigns. I mean, they are for free. It is a great chance for you to increase your visibility and gain attention on your offers. So this is really something that you should make use of. And lastly, it is important to monitor your key figures and also the reports that we provide to you. So in our seller portal, you can keep track of 6 different KPIs about your customer satisfaction and your shipping performance. For example, delayed deliveries or your ticket response time and so on. And here it's also important to stick to our target values in order to provide a good customer journey, customer service, and also improve your overall performance on Kaufland.de. And if you keep all of this in mind in selling on Kaufland.de, you can benefit from the following advantages on our marketplace. I think first of all, who doesn't know Kaufland.de? So we we provide you with a really strong brand, a really high reach, brand awareness, what you can make use of and what you can benefit from. As we have also seen, we support you with the visibility and with the advertisement of your products. The listing on our platform is fairly easy due to the connection with one of our software partners or with our manual seller portal. Then with Kaufland.de, you don't have to stress about payment processes or non-payments because we handle the payment processing with the customers. We will see in the next chapter that the conditions of our cooperation are very transparent and fair. And lastly, I would like to highlight again the support from our side. So we really want to focus on a cooperative partnership. We want to work together with you on an eye level, and we want to grow together with you. So this is something really important for us. And generally, one remark again at this point, as I also said in the beginning, it's not just important to focus on one sales channel, but just spread your risk of dependency and sell through several channels. And I think an online marketplace like Kaufland.de can be a useful and low risk addition to everyone's sales strategy. If you are now interested in becoming a seller, I will just shortly go through the costs of selling on Kaufland.de and the requirements that you need to fulfill. And I will also introduce you to our special offer that we have today. So in terms of costs, we are working with a combination of a monthly fee and a sales commission. The monthly fee is roughly 40 euros for the basic subscription, and it includes the unlimited listing of your articles, different multi-channel marketing options that we have seen, our personal support, and the payment processing. And next to that, we have the sales commission, which is category based. So overall, it is in a range of 7 to 12.5%. For example, we charge 7% for consumer electronics and 12.5% for furniture. And please note the additional 70 cents here in the bottom only apply to media and not to all the other 12.5% categories. I think compared to other marketplaces, our conditions are very competitive and fair. And also there are no contract periods or cancellation periods. So feel free to test our marketplace at low risk. And if you might notice that Kaufland.de is still not the right sales channel for you, you can end our cooperation at any time. Of course, I don't hope this. And first of all, let's talk about how to start a cooperation. So here are the requirements that you need to fulfill as a Kaufland seller. First of all, you need to pursue a trade. So selling as a private person is not possible. As we are a German marketplace, the customer communication on our platform happens in German language, and therefore you need to ensure customer service in German and language, at least in written form, what I already mentioned before. Another aspect regarding the language is the product content. We have seen which product information we need, and we need all of these information in German language. If you don't have your product content translated into German, you can contact our cooperation partner Powerling, which is a translation service, and they can support you with really low cost and really good conditions with translating your data. Regardless of that, we always need an official EAN codes for all your products. And you need to be able to ship products to Germany and also handle the returns from Germany, as almost 100% of our customers have German addresses. This is a really important process on your side. And last but not least, you need to be tax registered for a corporation, either through the OSS, which is the one-stop shop procedure, or in Germany. Yeah, and if you can answer all of these requirements with yes, we would be happy to welcome you as a seller on our marketplace. As a special offer for this webinar, you will get 3 months without paying the basic fees. So as I said, it's really easy and at a low risk. Just test our marketplace, and you can sign up with the link that you see in the top of the screen. If you click on the black button, you will be directed directly to the sign up page. But I think Nikolai, we can also share the link again in the chat or send it to you later on.